This is my Singer Model 237, and this one, let me think, is from Vermont. This is the second one I got. This is from Vermont. And it's in my treadle, and you see one of my dog's blankets covered in dog hair. I use these. These are an old fleece blanket cut up into pieces, and I use them at the front and back door. So, and on the floors too. So when we go out or come back in again, all the mud and everything goes on these. Now, you see that I had block printed her image on here, and I had colored it in, but I didn't heat set it. So then I washed it once, and of course the block printing faded. So I had to re-block print it. In addition, I had put spirographs on this all around it, and in just a cold water wash, they all faded. Now, it could be, I used a concentrated, very strong detergent. It could have been the detergent. Just took them all out. So now, what I'm doing is, the spirograph was hard to do on the fleece, which means the ink only got on the top fibers. It's not like muslin where it would get into the fibers. It was only on the surface. But what I'm doing today is using the 237 and a generic flower foot to put the same design ideas back on the blanket. And then I'm going to color in her image with crayons and heat set it. And this is a more permanent way to decorate something like fleece that's going to be on the floor. Now I'm holding, obviously, the camera and trying to get the fabric to flip around. This is the way the flower foot works, but it's almost as fast as doing a spirograph. So it's a very easy way to decorate anything you're going to throw on the floor like that. Now this, the foot, holds the fabric in place quite well. And that one's a little thin. And like I said, this is covered with dog hair because we use it. But see how that makes just a pretty little thing to put on a plain color blanket? So this is just one more way that you can use this flower foot. It is the way it works, but normally I wouldn't be putting embroidered flowers on something that the dog uses. This actually gives the fleece a little bit of traction on the floor, and it's going to hold up better than the spirograph. But it also gives me a chance. I have 4 of these, and it gives me a chance that whenever I want to just use the treadle, loosen up my leg because I have a leg issue, I can put these flowers all over this blanket and keep doing it and end up with actually a very pretty, covered with dog hair, floor cloth. But it's just another way to use the generic flower foot on a vintage machine or a new machine that's a zigzag.